Welcome Aya, it's the girl Samara, aka Sammy, and welcome back to another video. So, as you can see by our setup, welcome back to another installment of Cooking with Sammy. So today on the menu, we are going to be making stuffed chicken breasts. We're going to make some stuffed chicken breasts with some yellow rice. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, I'm going to start with my chicken breasts that I had out defrosting in the sink. I'm going to put them in this bowl here. I got my little bowl. Okay, so I put my chicken breasts in the bowl. They're still a little frozen. So I'm going to throw some hot water on them. Oh, it's actually 4. Okay, that's great. That's perfect. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves because we're about to get messy. Okay, so I'm just going to, I just waited for the water to heat up from the sink so I could soak the chicken breast in some warm water. And then we're going to soak our chicken breast in warm water, vinegar, and lime juice for 10 minutes before we start anything on the process, right? So my hands are already washed. Don't do too much. Oh yeah, so soak our chicken breast then in hot water or warm water. Warm water, vinegar, and lime juice for 10 minutes. And while the chicken breasts are soaking, we are going to work on our spinach stuffing. Okay? So yeah. I probably should have put the chicken to soak from before, because you don't have to step on come back. Right now I have scissor album shuffling in my ear, so if I break out into song, you know what it is. I just have it playing in my ear because YouTube to move crazy with music put in the background and copyrights and all that stuff. So, but I can't do anything in complete silence. So yeah, expect AirPods in my ear every time we have a Cooking with Sammy video. But we're gonna go ahead and let this chicken breast soak. So now I have the water in there. I'm gonna use some distilled white vinegar if I can find it. Just gonna put a splash of vinegar in there. And we're also gonna do, every time I smell white vinegar, I know anybody else have to do like the bouncy egg thing for like for your like elementary school science fair or something like that. Have to like you have to soak the egg in vinegar for like a couple days to make a bouncy egg. Anybody else have to do that? So every time I smell like, I'm not gonna know if you have to do that experiment, but like every time I smell white vinegar, that's the memory that comes to my head for some reason. Because my whole house has smelled like vinegar for days. But anyway, so we're gonna leave our chicken breast soak for a little while, and then we're gonna come right back when we are ready to season it up. See y'all in a few. Okay, so it has been 10 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and dump the water off of our chicken. And after we dump the water off our chicken, we're gonna just rinse it off one more time. Because you gotta make sure you clean your chicken, guys. So for those of you who don't know, when you clean your chicken, let the chicken soak in vinegar and lime juice, it cuts out some of the rawishness, or my grandmother used to call it. Rawishness is how she used to say it. Basically, it takes out like, you know, it helps it taste less like meaty, if that makes sense. Like, and for red meats, when you just soak it in just vinegar, or just water and vinegar, it helps to take out some of the blood out of the meat to make it less rawish. Just think about it, like it helps it taste less chickeny, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's just like how when you soak, like when you put lemon or lime on fish, it helps it taste less fishy. Yeah, basically that same kind of way. But we're gonna just make sure we rinse off our chicken really good and nice. And then after we're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my cutting board. I won't have a little itty cutting board. I wanna get another bigger one. Anybody wanna sponsor the Cooking with Sammy show? You know, feel free. Feel free. But yeah, so what we're gonna do here is I have all my seasonings laid out right now, and I'm gonna open up my cream cheese that I had laying out for a couple hours. I mean, minutes. So for seasonings today, We are going to be using some seasoned salt, some Tony's Creole seasoning, some adobo, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika, because you always need a little color for chicken, always. And then for the cream cheese filling, we're going to use all the same seasonings, except we're going to add a little bit of ranch seasoning. So we're going to go ahead and get our chicken, and we're going to get our chicken, get your chicken. We're going to make sure, and we're just going to take our chicken out and rest it on the cutting board, and we're going to take some paper towel and just kind of get all the excess moisture out of there. So these chicken breasts are already pretty flat. They came pretty flat already, but if you have like a thicker chicken breast, I would like put it in a Ziploc bag and pound it. If you don't have like a meat mallet, you could use like a rolling pin. Put it in a Ziploc bag, make sure you get all the air out of it, and let's let out some frustration. Or you could even use a frying pan and just put it in a Ziploc bag and let out all the air and just let out some of that frustration. Somebody pissed you off at work, you know what I'm saying? You had a hard day, your man got your nose. Just let out that frustration on top of the chicken. The chicken gonna be alright, it done there. So what the purpose of doing that is that you want to get all the excess moisture off of your chicken, because when you sear it, you want the skin to be crispy. But when you have like the water on top of the chicken, you could have the skin be more like soggy, and you don't want that. So how my mother teach me how to cook, my mother teach me how to cook clean. So all these chicken take, people will be like, oh, you need all of that for your chicken? Yes, ma'am. Nobody's going to be getting sick in my house. There's certain things that everybody don't do when they cleaning food that just make me like, okay, meat is by your house, clearly. So when I'm talking about my mother teach me how to cook clean, so with this chicken breast in particular, I'm going to bring it closer for y'all to see. You see like all of this whitey stuff? All of this whitey stuff? This is like a piece of meat, but like all of this fatty stuff, sometimes my mom will make me like scrape it off, but I don't have to do it right now because this is skin really. But some of it, like when the extra, like all this whitey stuff, I scrape all this off. See that? All of that gotta go. You gotta really sit down and take time and clean chicken. I feel like chicken is one of the proteins that you have to clean. That's the most tedious to clean, because chicken has so much things that you have to clean, and for different parts of chicken, there's so much different things that you have to clean. So we're gonna wash our hands because we're just touching raw chicken. We don't want to cross contaminate. Please do not be out here touching raw meats and going back and touching other stuff. I know you have been touching raw meat other places, but this is the kitchen, this is the clean kitchen we do. I know what you do, you nasty. I know what you do. What we're gonna do next is we're going to get our Big Daddy knife, like why I like to call it, my Big Daddy knife. And before I touch the chicken again, I'm gonna go ahead and take all the tops off of the seasoning. So when I'm ready to throw the seasoning on, they're not ready to go. So boom. So we are going to make our stuffed chicken breast, we're gonna turn the chicken on the flip side, and we're gonna make a slit. I don't have any sharp, like no real sharp knives, so we're just gonna go against the grain here and just make like a little pocket. Oh, this one's falling apart, but this one's falling apart. But basically, you want your chicken to lay flat like this. So just make a little slit and cut a pocket into the chicken, right? Do that, and then we're gonna do that for all of our chicken. So with the thicker chicken breast, it's slit open a little bit easier. You see? So that's what you want. But now, we're going to season up the bad boys. Make sure you open them up whenever you slip them. And get the seasoning all up and through the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and season these up. And you're just going to rub her in, flip it over, and season both sides. Why? Because we eat both sides. So our chicken is all seasoned up. Let me get y'all a little close up so you can see. Look at the flavor. Look at the flavor. Okay, so we're done with our chicken. We're going to put it to the side. And now we're going to work on our cream cheese filling that is going to stuff our chicken breast. So something is telling me I should get a bigger bowl than this bowl right here. So we're gonna add, I just got some frozen spinach that I had defrosting. I am going to, first of all, where's the cream cheese I just had? Okay. So I'm gonna have an entire block of cream cheese to the bowl. Now make sure you have your cream cheese out beforehand because you want your cream cheese to be nice and soft. Otherwise, you're gonna be working that hard muscle, like you don't want to be hard about that. Look at the right side beach, you know what I'm saying? So when you have frozen spinach, you want to drain out the water. So that's what I'm going to do right now.
Where's the little strainer?
Oh, it's in the dishwasher. I'm so stupid. So I got my little strainer. We're going to take our spinach and we are going to strain out our extra water. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to use this measuring cup. Rinse out the bottom of it. And I'm just going to squeeze out our extra moisture. After you strain out your spinach, we are going to put it in our cream cheese. So we are going to go ahead and get a spatula. Actually, I'm going to use my wooden spoon. Okay. So, actually, I'm going to add some more cheese to this. I'm going to use the cream cheese, the spinach, the same seasonings that we use on the chicken, and then we're also going to add some shredded cheddar cheese to the mix as well. So just go ahead and throw some shredded cheese in there. Now, if you're a girl like me, you like a lot of cheese. I like a lot of cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and add our seasoning because everything gotta be seasoned, little girl. Everything got to have flavor. Take a spoon and just kind of chop and turn to break up everything. Okay, so we have our cream cheese mixture all ready to go. Then give y'all a little close up. Let me tell you something. This thing is so good right now. You don't even need the chicken no more. You could just take this and slap it on a cracker and it's gonna be good to go. Listen, you could take some of Joe's toenails and dip it in this and you're gonna be good to go. Okay? Well, I'm thinking whatever excess I have with this, I might just spread this on a bagel. Probably sprinkle a little like ham on top of it. Busting. So I ended up having to add another half a block of cream cheese because I had so much spinach. So now it looks a little more even. So now we are going to go ahead and stuff our chicken breast. Now, keep in mind, we are not professionals. And remember I tell you the chicken breast come flat. So it's gonna probably be a little ugly when we stuff it. But you know what? It's still gonna taste good. So now we're gonna take our mixture and we are going to open up the little slits that we made. And we're gonna put the stuffing in there. So just gonna stuff it in there. Yeah. That's what she said. Right. Slide it in. Slide it on in there. Make sure you get it up in there. Oh, that's already looking delicious. Make sure you get enough of that in there. And we are going to go ahead and stuff the rest. Now this is probably going to be the only pretty one because this is the thickest chicken breast we have out of all of them. So this one is probably going to be the only one that's actually cute. The rest of them, I don't know. So these little straggly pieces, we're going to just eat them. I think I'm going to just put this like right on top of that one like that. Make it like a sandwich. Yeah? Yeah. I'm going to wash this hand here. And we're going to wash this spoon because the spoon was all up in the chicken guts. Just like it might be all up in your guts. Amen. I'm going to give y'all a little close up. This is how the chicken is looking. Oh. We're going to let our pan heat up. Make sure this is the right burner because you know electric stoves. This is just annoying me. So what we want to do is we can put them to sear. Put them in the pan first so we can sear them on both sides so we can get a nice crispiness on the outside. And then we're going to put it in the oven to finish cooking on the inside. Because you know chicken will be nice and brown and crispy on the outside and still be cooking away on the inside. We don't want that. We don't want nobody to call you, oh, she thought that chicken was cooking. Oh, they're going to be talking about you in the group chat. Right? Ain't that what Danny will say? They're going to be talking about you in the group chat. Someone know Sammy, no way. You don't want to make nobody sick, baby. You don't want nobody talking about you. Don't mind me if I just stick my hand in the pot and check to see if it's hot. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, Don't try this at home. Be safe in your house. But you know, in mine, I can touch the pot because you know, I'm used to it. So we switch pans. We're gonna use this one because it's wider, so you have more space to fit all the chicken breasts. We are going to wait for the pan to heat up. We're gonna wait for the pan to heat up. We're gonna wait for the pan to heat up. We're gonna wait for the pan to heat up. Okay, I'm done. So it's a little hot now. We're gonna drizzle some olive oil in there. No, I never understand how people drizzle olive oil and then they just leave the drizzles in the pan and they don't like spread the olive oil all over the pan. That's the confusing. You gotta pick up the pan and move it around. People will just do the little drizzles and just leave the drizzles in there for cute. Like, baby girl, I need the oil. Now we're gonna put our chicken breast down. There we go. There's the sizzle. We're gonna take our other one. Oh, this one has sweet cream. See all the time. Okay. Put this one in there. And we're just gonna let them sear and get to a boil. I mean, not boil, not just a simmer. So we flip them over. Okay, so now we stir our chicken. Get a nice little close up here. We got a nice little stir on them. So now we are going to cover them in foil paper and put them in the oven 375 degrees for however much minutes it takes for it to be cooked. I don't know the exact minutes yet because it ain't cooked yet. So we're gonna see. And now we're gonna put this into the oven. Up, down, it's mostly on top of the damn pan, no picking up. Into the oven we go. So now that we have the chicken in the oven, we are going to get started on our rice. Just put it up like halfway with water depending on how much rice you're gonna make. Fill up your pot with water. Fill up your pot with water. Okay. We're gonna use a measuring cup to rinse out our rice because why not? Now we are going to rinse out our rice. So how about I rinse out my rice? You just throw water on top of the rice. And then what I do, my mother tells me to do, is you take your hand and you just kind of scrub like the rice. Just kind of scrub it like that. Make sure you're rinsing out all your rice, please. Do not just be taking the rice out of the bag and putting it in the pot. Do not do that. Everything you cook, you need to rinse it 3 times until your water come out clear. So you see how the water is cloudy right now? See how the water cloudy right now? All the muck, all the synthetics and the parabens and whatever the fuck they put on the damn rice, get it off of your rice. So rinse it, and rinse it until your water come out clear. So now my rice is all rinsed off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our stove on to like a medium-high heat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna season up our water. So we are gonna season the water with sazon. Some sazon packets, because if you're making yellow rice, you got to have the sazon packets, like it's mandatory. And some salt, some seasoned salt. But we don't have to do too much seasoning to the actually we only need to use the sazon. We're gonna use the sazon and 1 chicken bouillon cube. Some chicken bouillon seasoning is what we're gonna season up our rice with. But you don't have to season up your rice too much because your chicken and your stuff is already full of seasoning, so you don't want it to be too salty. Because you know us, we like to get a little overboard with seasoning sometimes. It's okay. I'm doing this recipe-less. I don't usually follow recipes when I cook. I just kind of look up, like I will go on TikTok and look up so I can get the idea of how it's supposed to go. And then I will just kind of go the tropical one. Make sure you get that one because that's the yellow seasoning. Make sure on the thing, make sure, and it should actually say good for yellow rice. Yep, see? Ideal for yellow rice, stirs and stews. So just take a little bit of water, put it in your hand. See, it's good, but it needs a little salt. When you taste your water, it ain't going. You just gotta taste it to where it has the flavors that you want, but it ain't gonna be all the way, saturated with flavor because it is water at the end of the day. So, but the rice is gonna soak up all the seasonings from the water. That much butter, you don't have to put a lot. So we're gonna just start to throw in our rice. Stir your rice around 1 time, but don't touch it again. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna turn the heat down to like a medium heat. and then cover it up so it could take. Because if you have the heat too high, all the water will boil up or the rice, but your rice will still be hard. So turn the heat down. That's how you know when rice is finished cooking, when all the water boils out. So now we are just going to wait. Our chicken is in the oven. Our rice is boiling. So now all that's left to do is wait. And I'm gonna come back once everything is done. Alright guys, so this is how it came out. Ooh, get into it. Get into it. She's steaming. She's steaming. Okay, so now we are gonna go ahead and try it for you guys. Ooh. See, the main thing is I wanted to make sure the chicken was cooked because so we get a little piece of everybody. And we're gonna taste her. Oh wow. That is really good. The chicken is a little salty, but it's really good. So the chicken is a little too salt, but it's still really good overall. It's not overwhelmingly salty, but you can just taste the extra salt. But go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm about to go and grub right now. Make sure you come back and if you like this video, go ahead and make it official. Click that subscribe button and click that bell so you can be notified every time I upload. And come back every Friday for our brand new video. And yeah, see y'all later. Stay lovely. Do the same.